When trying to decide between the UK and the US to study, here are some key differences that you should bear in mind. First is the duration of study. The duration of study is shorter in the UK than in the US. For instance, a bachelor's degree in the UK takes on average 3 years to complete, while in the US, a bachelor's degree can take up to 4 years or more, depending on the program of study. The same applies to the graduate and postgraduate levels, which is generally longer in the US. Second is the workload. The shorter duration of study in the UK also means that the workload at a time is often much more and in depth than in the US. For instance, one module or class is on average about 6 credit hours in the UK, which is equivalent to 2 classes in the US. In the US, a class on average is 3 credit hours, with the exception in graduate and postgraduate levels. Third is the learning style. The learning style in the UK is a quite different experience for students compared to the US. For instance, in the UK, a majority of the burden for learning class materials falls on the students. Expect lots of group work, presentations and workshops where everyone is expected to participate in class, so be prepared. In the US, the majority of the burden falls on the professors or lecturers. Students are expected to read and do other assignments, but the primary assessments are based on tests and examinations, so expect lots of independent studying, whereas tests and examinations are not as common in the UK. Fourth, reading materials. Reading materials are often more flexible in the UK. You often don't need to buy a particular textbook for a class like in the US. In the UK, professors or lecturers often provide a wide range of texts on the same subject the students can read, and sometimes work with the library to limit the duration for borrowing each text so that most students can have equal access to the books. In the US, however, it is common for professors or lecturers to assign a specific book or few books for each module or class. Fifth, preparation for after school. In the UK, the learning system is more advanced than in the US in terms of preparing students for graduate and postgraduate studies. The UK system also propels students to the job market more than the US because for most degrees, it is compulsory to take job skills classes and undertake work experiences as part of the curricula, such as voluntary work or internships, whereas in the US, they are provided but optional. It is up to students to pursue them. In the end anyway, school should be a good balance of work and play. The US more than the UK offers a more relaxing experience whilst studying. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, like, share and comment.